And we are in Santee, California, at the Fideo Dog Fest, which we'll be looking at later. Tons of dogs, tons of people, tons of food. We've got a lot of representatives, but two very special individuals, one human and one canine that belongs to the human, and the Lakeside Fire Department. And we're going to come over here, and we have two very special people that I've met before, I'm sure, and we are...
I'm Billy Walkenhorst with the Santee Fire Department. This is my dog, Victor.
Victor?
Victor, yeah.
Hi, Victor. Oh, you're beautiful. What type of breed is that?
So he's a mix of several, but he's hound and pointer with a little bit of American Bulldog, which is kind of why he's got the big old blocky head on him.
Oh, okay. And so, can you tell us what you do with this dog?
So Victor is a live victim search dog. He's a disaster dog, so he's trained for large-scale incidents, and he basically will sniff out anyone that's buried or hidden in rubble or missing, and able to let me know where they're at.
And how does it work? You get called out after the dog's trained, and you get called out, and then I've seen you I've seen the dog in exhibits, but when you get called out, what can you walk us through that and the training involved and continual training, I imagine, just like firefighters have, right?
So as far as the training, he before I even got him, there was like a year's worth of training that went in through him through the National Disaster Search Dog Foundation, where they basically really schooled him up, got him up to a point where he could pair him up with me. And then from then on, it's a lifetime training. As long as you have the dog, you're training 4 to 8 times a month. For as long as you have the dog. So it's a continuous thing, exposing the dog to new environments, different situations, different scenarios. As far as the actual search, it's a lot of body language and energy. Once I'm starting to get riled up and get excited about something, he starts to get excited about the same thing. And when I bring out my search backpack and my search helmet, he knows it's time to work and that he has a job to do.
So it's showtime.
Obviously. So his energy just goes through the roof. He's barking, he's pulling at the leash, and he's ready to go. And that's down and dirty how it works. So he'll go do his thing. He'll go search. I'll let him do his thing, and then when he finds someone, he'll just sit there and he'll find them and bark at them continuously until I get there to kind of help locate.
And so who, on an incident, who calls you out? Is it like the chain, the captain? And do you take something from the victim's family, or the missing, I should say, or do you just go in and he's listening and he's sniffing and he's detecting vibrations, movement, anything, because they can be unconscious too, right?
So his way of working is basically live human scent. He just smells them out, and that scent's traveling all over, and he's able to match it to a person that's hidden or buried, and he can work all around us, and he can see us and smell us, but we're not the ones that are hidden. So he's going to look for the one that's hidden, and he's going to find that scent, and he's going to locate it and pinpoint it just by smell. And these dogs have an incredible ability to smell. That's 1,000 times better than our own, and that's what he works off of.
And then how do you get called out?
So the nice thing is we are multi-use resource. So we work for FEMA, so we can go out as a full USAR team, and we can go out and get deployed across the country for any major disaster or event. We can be used as a state resource for maybe there's like a flooding that's nearby or that happens, or a mudslide. They can call us out individually through the ICS system and request a search dog, and they'll pull us out for that.
So you have a go bag and you're ready to go in less than 24 hours?
We can be ready in about an hour or two.
Wow.
Even faster. As a single resource, we could go out probably less than an hour.
So you could be called out to any part of the country or territories,
yes,
right?
Yes, absolutely.
And have you?
Yes, we have. We've gone over to North Carolina for Hurricane Dorian. We've been utilized locally for like multiple car accidents and bluff collapse onto buildings. So he's been used quite a few times in my years with him.
And then at home, I assume you have family probably, and he's just, or the regular handler, he's just a pet, right?
At home, he still has a little bit of a strict discipline because dogs, once they learn to get comfortable, they'll not want to do the job.
Oh.
So he still has a little bit of a routine that we got to stick to, but he is allowed to have his family time, interact with the kids, and be involved that way. But he does still have a little bit of a strict schedule.
So,
he has to
like
adhere
with the
to.
canines, they have to live outside, right?
Yeah.
And kind of, they're not a pet. Does he have to stay outside? And
So he doesn't have to
when
stay
he's not at the
outside.
district or
When
station.
he's not at work, he does go home with me. He does have his place inside the house that he gets to hang out with me and be part of the family. But yeah, he does have an outside kennel too, but he doesn't get like the free roam of the whole backyard because he's a working dog. He's always looking for something to do, and if he's not doing anything, he might find trouble to get into.
He needs to say he's got a job. He knows that, and when the gear comes out or he reads your emotional levels, yeah, it's really interesting because remember Katrina, right?
Yes.
Well, Katrina was dreadful, and I had a search dog, and however, we forget that Biloxi, Mississippi was leveled, right? 100-fold worse. So I tried to patch through his very difficult communications. I offered my service with my search dog, live or cadaver, and Biloxi Police Department did respond.
Yeah.
And they say, well, can you stand down for 24 hours and we'll let you know. We're doing a pretty good count. And but fortunately, I guess, they were in good shape within 24 hours, and they did thank me and let me know. But we were ready to go because it was horrible, both areas, but especially Biloxi, right? And so, is there anything you'd like to tell the public, and especially your community of Santee and this wonderful event? There's tons of dogs. I would have brought mine, but he's a puppy and he's
don't have anything else, so then come on down, come see our booth, come talk to us. Here we got our own Santee Fire Department booth. Victor's going to be here, going to do a demonstration a little later.
And can I pet your dog?
Yeah, you can pet him.
Okay, I'm going to bring it down here. There we go. I've got 4, I had 6, but I'm down to 4 now. Hey, hi. What a cute, and Victor, right?
Victor, yeah.
Oh, what a wonderful dog. And okay, well, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate that, and we'll let you know when this gets posted.
Thank you. Take
All
care.
right. So.